Hello again, welcome back. This is a whisky from Master of Malt, drinks by the dram, and it's their Bruichladdich 10-year-old Bere Barley. Bere Barley is an old strainy barley. It's a single malt Scotch whisky, Islay whisky. 3 centilitre bottle, 50% ABV, 100 proof. Let's crack the wax into the glass. It's fairly pale for a 10-year-old. Not that I know what I'm talking about. Yes, I've seen darker ones. It's 10-year-old, so I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes. A minute for every year. Catch it in no time at all because I let it up. Okay, that's been at least 10 minutes. Let's have a wee look at it. See what kind of legs it's got. Actually, there you go, it's sticking to the glass there. A few fingerprints in the glass from my beard balm, I think that is. Let's get a wee sniff, eh? Oh, that's intense. I'm sure I got a hint of orange there. It's woody. It's no smoky or peaty. This is an unpeated whisky. The wood, the oak, vanilla. There's a lot going on there. It's beyond my descriptive powers. Let's get a wee taste yet. 50% ABV. I will add some water. Sláinte. That's a cracker. It's quite intense. 50% ABV. There is a citrus element to it. There's a wee bit nip on the tongue as well, a wee bit burn. Strong. It's quite intense. That sweetness comes through on the back end, that malty sweetness, which you don't get initially. There's a bit of dryness to the finish as well. Like maybe like tannin, oakiness. That's the sweet malts, vanilla, oakiness. There's a lot going on. It's a very tasty but intense, as I say. This is a Belgian brown beer, a double. Tongerlo Bruin. I've no idea whether this will pair well, but cheers, my dears. That does pair well. That brings out the sweet maltiness of that. It enhances that. Let's add a wee bit of water. I've got my pipette, but I'm just going to pour a few drops. Oh, that might be a bit too much. Oops. Who's the guy that uses a teaspoon? I should maybe adopt that practice. So I think I've maybe poured too much water in that. I was diluted it quite a bit. Oh, it definitely brings out the sawdust, the wood. That citrus is still there. What just the notes will no mention citrus. But you have to go by your own experience of what you pick up yourself. There is a sweetness there. Is it chocolate? I don't know. Sláinte. That definitely benefits from a bit of water. Takes away that intensity. It's a lovely drop. It's very smooth with that water added. Let's have a look at the notes. Let's see what they say, the experts. So this is from the Masters of Malt, the website I buy it from. Pour and sip. It was a subscription I had. 5 whiskies, 3 centilitre bottles each month. And it was, you could get anything, you know, it was a really good selection of whiskies. So it's Bruichladdich, 10-year-old from 2012, and it's Bere Barley, 50% ABV, distillery brand Bruichladdich. All you need to know. One of the few unpeated Islay whiskies, Bruichladdich likes to explore the idea of Islay terroir, giving its whiskies a real sense of place. This edition was produced from the 2011 harvest of heritage beer barley supplied by the Agronomy Institute of Orkney College. Distilled in 2012, beer barley is Britain's oldest strain of cultivated cereal and would have been used by Scotland's earliest distillers. And though it produces incredibly low yields, it also brings a uniquely robust, rich flavour through its smaller, denser grains. In the 20th century, other varieties that were easier to grow with a higher yield began to be favoured instead. But now, Bruichladdich is resurrecting this heritage grain. The whisky itself spent 10 years in first-fill bourbon casks. The barley bringing light, zesty fruit notes and lots of barley sugar. I say the sweetness and fruitiness. The nose, zesty and bright, fresh toast with floral honey, summer berries, there was a fruitiness, and barley sugar, that maltiness. Yeah. The palate, oily malt, ripe peach and orange chocolate. Nailed it! With hints of sea-washed pebble. And roasted almond. Yeah, you could have even been a wee bit of marzipan almond. The finish, candied ginger. I never got that. Salted milk chocolate. And dry woody spice. Yeah, there was a oakiness. So that's quite a good description actually, apart from the sea-washed pebble. What the fuck is that? Pardon my French. So the back of the thing is 86, sweet is 46, fruity 5, rich 3, I thought it was more intense than that. Botanical floral 2, delicate 4, spicy 2, wood 3, peat smoke 0, because there's no smokiness. This is something I would drink again. Maybe buy the full bottle, but it is, well, they say rich, it's quite intense. But it is fairly smooth. That water makes a big difference. It's worth a try. Anyway, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I'll see you next time, hopefully. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beer. See you next time. Ta-ta for now. Cheers, my dears. That's a good pairing.